So, welcome to all the new viewers today. We are really happy to bring you the 1/6 scale Dumbledore that is based on the portrayal by Richard Harris in Chamber of Secrets, which, as you know, is such an iconic character. So we are now offer. There are two editions available. One is deluxe edition, and the other is the premium edition. You can all see it in our website. If you want to know the full price list, or if you want to try out the deposit plan or the full payment plan, you can just click our link and go to our website. And after all, if you have any questions to ask, I'm here to help. So let's move on to the hair and beard of the Dumbledore, the details of Dumbledore. You can also see that the hair and beard are also made of 100% of lamb wool. And you can see that the beard is much more clear and transparent than hair. That is because only the best wool we are using to making the beard, and also the hair that there is less than the 40% of the lamb wool are used to make the beard. And not only does this make the hair and beard last for a very long time without deteriorating, whether you display it or just keep it in your collection for a very long time, it won't disappear. And also it can make the hair and beard look much more realistic. You can also see that. Welcome to all the new viewers. We are INART. If you have anything question, you can just type below. And we are now displaying the 1/6 scale of Dumbledore in Chamber of Secrets. And now another standout feature is his eye rolling system. We're now using the magnetic rolling eye system just as the Snape does. And also we can use a magnetic tool to move his eye gaze. We will give you the magnetic tool, and you can use the magnetic tool change his eye wherever you like he's looking at the direction. And also the speed won't be too much strong. It will move relatively slowly. And also we can see the texture of his skin on his head, and also the eyebrows, and also the wrinkles on his face. And today we put off his hat, and because yesterday some of you may ask for put off his hat, and also today we make it off, and you can also see the stylish. And let's move on to the base. Now the base is not magnetic though. We add a scratch grabber to keep the Dumbledore stable, and also there is a plush fabric cover the base. The base looked squared, and but actually there are 6 corners. There are 4 corners behind. And also you can see the fabric, the cloth on the stable, just to make it like a office of the headmaster, and bring it vintage and weathered, and also like very vintage and weathered and realistic feel to it. And you can also see the embossed on the intricate embossed, and also the sculpture on it. The price, bonjour, price. Yeah, we can ship to the Southeast Asia, and also the South Korea, Macau, and Hong Kong, and also available for the New Zealand and Australia. What's up? Hi, welcome to all the new viewers. We are INART. You are watching the official INART live stream. And if you have anything question to ask, just type below. And if you want the full price list, just click the link and go to our website. We are now available for the premium edition and also the deluxe edition. Thank you. And talking about the accessories, there are a few accessories of Dumbledore. This one is the table in the headmaster's office, and there are 2 books on it, and 1 ink, 1 quill, and also the hat. the hat of a wizard, which we put it on yesterday and put it out today. And there are several interchangeable hands. Today we changed the hands that holding the wand. You can also see that. We're holding the elder ring. We're holding the elder wand. This one with a hand holding the wand and with a hand that relax. And we also have the pointing hand and also the open hand and relax hand. And there is also a sword of Gryffindor, which you can see the hilts are made of metal. Tom's diary. Okay. Yesterday, some of you also asked about mentioned about the Tom's diary, because talking about the accessories, we are now putting more focus on Dumbledore himself. As you know, the accessories are not so much related to the Dumbledore, so we put more efforts to making his head sculpt and also the designing of the clothes. Agreed. Thank you. Agreed. And there for the premium edition, we also add the Fawkes the Phoenix. This one is Fawkes the Phoenix, and he can just easily stand on the stand, and also you can put it out. But the Phoenix is not articulate. Could you please add an essential accessory? Dumbledore's famous Charles with a hat. Yesterday we are showing you the hat, the Dumbledore without hat, and we just make it look great, and today we put it out. You can go to our website, click the link, and go to our website to see what his actually look like in his hat. And let's talk about more details. Is that the robe? We put a lot of efforts into it. The robe, to get this purple of the robe, we looked at a lot of movie stills, because as you know, the movie stills, some of them is missing, and some details we cannot clearly see that. So we just adjust our color and saturation to make sure we kept the robe's luxury feel while also giving it high-end quality. Plus, we tested each color of the robe under different light to make it sure it looks in our eyes just as it looked in the camera. Hi, welcome to all the new viewers. You are watching the official INART showroom. Any questions you may ask, just type below. And if you want to know the full price list or try out our deposit plan, just click the link and go to our website. Can you see my voice clearly? C'est magnifique. Okay, thank you. Merci. And also the pattern part, the details of patterns, you can also see that the pattern is such complicated, and the design of this robe was the toughest part, because the movie is pretty old, so a lot of the original materials details are missing. So our team went through the old films, but also we visit official prohibit exhibits and carefully recreated the patterns by hand. So whether you can see the overlapping base or the red spot on it, hundreds of colorful bands on it. Everything was reproduced to make sure it looks just like the film. Is Hagrid part of the future plan? Yes, maybe. You can wait to hear our next plan, or just sign up to our newsletter. There is a phoenix though. Yeah, the phoenixes add upgraded to the premium edition, you can get the Phoenix, Fox the Phoenix, and his stand in the premium edition. So many accessories were shown on the prototype, and all of that were swapped for the table. No diary, no phoenix, chick, no chalice. Yeah, there is a phoenix. Because in order to keep the high quality while keep the price friendly, so we put more focus on Dumbledore himself instead of the accessories. Welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the INART live showroom. Any questions about price, about detail, more details, or you want to see, just type it below. Great figure. The prototype has fox chick. Do you plan to include it? Could you change the table to a desk? Congratulations, looking forward to the game. Okay, there is a phoenix. You can display it. We can display the phoenix. There is a phoenix, the fox, the phoenix, and we are adding it to the premium edition. Talks about the phoenix. Fox the phoenix in our process is one of the most important parts of the design. And the movie, also know that the movie had blurry shots, so we studied official props closely to get every tiny details of the phoenix. And we also adjust the phoenix poses, even recreated aged metal look on the stand with the small faded patterns. You can see the small patterns on the stand just to make sure to make it look like the stand is aged. And the color of the phoenix, we also took multiple attempts to make it perfect. And now the phoenix has a vibrant red that you can tell that really brings it to life, and the base is carved with the intricate patterns. We all created one. So excited for this one. Really hope you make a Hagrid someday. And maybe some 112 Harry Potter figures. Thank you for your reflection. And you can wait to hear our next step or sign up to our newsletter. If we have anything new, we can tell you immediately. Is the base magnetic or there is some kind of stand? The base is not magnetic. The base is where there is a crotch grabber on the base to make the Dumbledore stable, steady. I really agree that this could have been an awesome inclusion instead of the table. Alright, but that would be probably an expensive addition. I also agree that because in order to keep the price friendly and also keep the Dumbledore high quality, so we put more efforts into himself. Is the sword die-cast? Die-cast. Let me see. Die-cast 是什么？ The swords, the hilt of the swords is made of metal, but another part is made of the plastic. I agree it has fewer accessories than Thorin. They should review the price. Yeah. Welcome to other new viewers. You're watching the official INART live showroom. Any questions about price or you want to see the more details of Dumbledore, just type in the comment. And talking about the Phoenix, we are just talking about the Phoenix, Fox the Phoenix. We started 3D modeling to get his pose just right. and we sculpted the feet. Oh, there is no phoenix in the camera. Yeah. And we also sculpt the feathers, sharp claws, and crowns also by hand. And while we made small adjustment for production, the final product keeps the precision of the original model, and the paint job used multiple layers to get that glossy, lifelike finish that the phoenix should have. What's about them? And also, we, in order to capture the magical atmosphere of the headmaster's office, we study the official props carefully to make the stand right. And especially the movie is so dark, and we intentionally made the stand of the phoenix looked aged with traces of ash and subtle copper rust to give it that historical feel where the phoenix belongs. What about the magnetic eye, Snape and Thorns? Yeah, we also have a magnetic eyes equipped with Dumbledore. We will give you a magnetic tool to move his eye gaze. But Dumbledore is also equipped with a magnetic rolling eye system, just as Snape. Yongo. Welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the MG. You're watching the INART official live showroom. Any questions about price or more details, just type in the comment. And we are now displaying the 1/6 Dumbledore scale that coming from the Chamber of Secrets. And we put a lot of effort into the head sculpting. You can clearly see the wrinkles and his expressions, and also every eyebrows in his face when you're receiving it. And our eyes is equipped with a magnetic eye rolling system. Hi, Richard. Hello, figure looks amazing. Is there any plans on doing a re-release of Harry Potter? Maybe I'm not sure about that, and you can wait our website. You can sign up to our newsletter. It would be nice to have an option to buy this Dumbledore together with a desk or without it. Two different SKUs. The desk, the table. Oh, you mean the desk? You can buy the desk additionally. Maybe I'll thank you for your reflection, and we will take it into consideration. And also about the the more details of the robe. As you can see, the robe is such complex and intricate, right? And the printing process of the robe, if you want to hear it, just type 1, okay? Do you want to hear the printing process of the robe of the Dumbledore? If you want to hear how complicated it was, just type 1 in the comment. Alright, let me see your comment. So welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the official INART live showroom. Any questions about price? We're now offering 2 editions. One edition is deluxe edition. Another edition is premium edition. Does it have the put outer? Does it have a put outer? Let me see. Oh, there is a grabber. There is a grabber on the base, and the base is not magnetic. It's equipped with a crotch grabber. Why were the extra accessories were shown in 2023 removed? As you mentioned, the accessories are few because of the we to keep the price friendly while the keep the Dumbledore high quality. So we put a lot of effort into the robes designing and also the Dumbledore's head sculpting. So there is less focus on the accessory, but our accessory is pretty much cool too. There is Gryffindor swords and also several changeable interchangeable heads, and also you can see you can change the hand to hold the wand, hold elder wand, and there is a table and two books and also the quill and ink. Could you show the head in more detail since it's not on the figure? Okay, let's display the head. The edge, the hat is all made by cloth and there is inner wires in it, and also the edge of the hat is made from real velvet, and also you can see the star patterns on it. It's pretty shape, it's pretty sharp and also the clear. What is the pattern part of the robe made out of? The pattern part of the robe, uh, we using the multi-layer silkscreen printing to make the robe and also the pattern because there is several layering and it involves much layering, and so maybe you you're talking about that. Can you open the gown to see the garment on the? Maybe not for today. If you want to see the clear inner shirt, you can you can click the link and go to our website, or I can tell you more details about the inner shirt in order to keep the pose and stylish, right? So we better not we better not open it, right? So talking about the inner shirt is designing with a lot of golden pattern. And for the gold pattern in the inner shirts, we didn't use the heat transfer method because that can easily peel off. Instead, we use the high gloss silk printing that this makes the inner shirt, the gold of the inner shirt makes it more shiny and it won't scratch off no matter how much you handle it. And the 32 copper color buttons are all hand embroidered, so which add a lot of value to the cloth. It looks amazing. The fabrics you have created to craft these LPs are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Ricard. No question related to Dumbledore, but I heard Malfoy's head is being revised. When will the new... I'm not sure yet. You can just sign up to our newsletter. The robe is beautiful. Thank you, Game Shift. Could you? Okay. Will any? I'm not sure about the Christopher Reeve Superman. You can just sign up to our newsletter and wait till our next news, or just go to our website to check it. And now let's talk more details about Dumbledore. And after the robe, after the patterns and inner shirts, we can talk about the sleeves. There is some wires inside the sleeves and you can shape it whatever you like. And also the sleeves, in order to not make the sleeve look too plastic, we use the same technique that the films also did. Same techniques in order to instead of using the silk screen printing, we use the same technique that the movie did. So And also the blocks on the sleeves are 3D and really give it that genuine movie quality feel. Welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the INART live showroom. Any questions about price or more details, just ask below. And if you want to know the full price list or try out the deposit plan or the full made plan for payment plan, you can click the link and go to our website. What he's wearing under the robe, there is a inner shirt on the robe and there is an inner pants on the under the robe. And the inner shirts have gold patterns on it, and the gold pattern is not it will not easily peel off because we are using the high gloss silk screen printing to make it sure it will last for a very long time and not so easily peel off. In our no-seer audience, does the base have a real carpet or it's a real carpet on the base. It's covered with plush fabric and to keep the atmosphere to make it just like the headmaster's office. And we also made the carpet look some aged and make it vintage, feel like vintage and weathered and so realistic. The figure looks amazing, really. You guys doing amazing. Hoping the same for Reef Superman. Okay, Dog Bat, we hear it. We hear you. Is it possible to rotate the figure to the back? Okay. It is a nice Gandalf figure. This is Dumbledore. This is Dumbledore from Chamber of Secret that is based on the portrayal of Richard Harris. So, in addition to the inner shirt, there is also a belt around his waist, and the belt's buckle. The buckle of the belt is made from pure metal, and you can clearly see the fine pattern and red gemstone just to make it realistic. Seems to be realistic and vintage, and instead of using the cheap PU leather to make the belt, we use the high-end ultra fiber leather, make it more durable than the real leather and gives the same embossed texture without cracking or peeling over time. Please you zoom in on the head sculpt. Okay, the head sculpt. You can clearly see the texture of skin and also the expressions, the eyebrows, and the eye is equipped with magnetic rolling eye system, and also you can see the beard and the hair is made from 100% lamb wool. He looks alive. Bravo. Thank you, Ricard. Talking about the beard and the hair, they were made from 100% of the lamb wool, and you can tell that the beard looks much more curlier and much more transparent than the hair. That is because only the best wool we're using to make the beard. And also, in order to make the difference, less than the 40% of the beard is made to the beard, and the lamb wool will make them last for a very long time and make them more realistic than the sculpt. The face and hands looks amazing. Good work. Thank you. Will the figure come with a diorama backdrop? Diorama backdrop. We are the base The base is coming with a crotch grabber. Uh, is the head sculpt final? We might, we might will change it, but I'm not sure yet. Welcome to all the new viewers. You are watching the official INART live showroom. Any questions about more details or the price list, just type below and you can click the link. You can also click the link and go to our website. And the base, someone of you have mentioned the base. The base is not magnetic, it's sculpt. It is coming with grabber and crotch grabber, and you can just adjust the height. Any Lord of the Rings updates, I'm not sure yet. The face and hands looks amazing. Thank you. And also there is a real carpet, real plush fabric cover the base, and you can clearly see the sculpture, the sculpt. There is some sculpt around the base to make it looks more vintage, weather, and realistic. And the space looks square, but there is six corners on the base, and there is 4 corners behind the base. You're doing good review job. Thank you. INART should let you introduce their launch next time. Thank you, Otto. Thank you, Otto. Welcome to all the new fans. If you want to know more details about Dumbledore or the exact price, you can click the link or just type below. And talking about the details, we have mentioned that the purple of the robe is not so much easier to get it. We've seen a lot of the movie stills to get the purple just right with the movie, and we also adjust the color and saturation during different light sources to make it sure it looks just like it does on the camera. And also the robe is made by the skills of silk screen printing, and there is several layers on the robe to make the pattern right, make the complicated pattern. And the sleeves, there is inside wires in the sleeve too, and also there is 3D. And for the inner shirts, you may not clearly see the inner shirt, but there is some gold pattern on the inner shirt, and we also use high temperature, high heat, use heat transfer method that will not easily peel the patterns off. Please do Lord of the Rings. Okay. Thank you for your reflection. Are glasses permanently attached to the head? No. The glasses can be put it off, and the glass is not permanently attached to the head. If you want to see the Dumbledore without the glasses, you can click the link and go to our website to see the exact picture. With such large and open sleeve, could you add wrists and forearms to the hands like the Joker? The wrist pecs are only things stopping the figure looks like real human. Okay, right. Thank you for your reflection, Mikey. Robe looks thick and heavy. Is the fabric loose and drapes? The robe, the tailoring of the robe, we took a lot of attempts to make it look like the movie does, and there is inside wire. There is only inside wire only in the sleeves, and also not only the robes. There is also the inner shirt and inner trousers in the model. Are the robes are wired? The sleeves are wired, but other parts are not. the robe is not thick, not so much thick. And we use the silk screen printing to make the robe and to make the such complicated patterns. And also, welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the INART official live showroom. Any questions about more details or pricing, you can just type below. Our beard, the beard of the hair, the beard and hair of the Dumbledore is all made from 100% lamb wool, and you can see the difference between the beard and the hair, right? The beard look much more transparent and curlier than the hair. Because we only use the best lamb wool to make the beard, and also there is less than 40% of the lamb wool were used to make the beard. And the lamb wool will make the beard and hair last for a very long time and make them look so much realistic than the sculpt does. How tall is the figure? How tall is the figure? 37 centimeters. How tall is the figure? Alto, 37 centimeters. Welcome new friends. You're watching the official INART live showroom. We are now bringing you the 1/6 scale of Dumbledore from Chamber of Secrets, which is based on portrayal by Richard Harris. And there is some the accessories about Dumbledore. In addition to the Elder Wand, there is also table and books and ink and quill of Dumbledore, and also the wizard hat. Wizard hat is all wired, equipped with wired, and the edge of the hat is made from real velvet, and you can clearly see the star patterns on it is sharp and clear. And there is also several interchangeable hands, which includes the relaxing hand, the pointing hand, and also the hand to open hand, and also the hand to hold the wand. Hi. And there is also a Gryffindor swords. Let's display the Gryffindor swords. Swords of Gryffindor. 我来展示一下。And every detail in making the swords of Gryffindor, we sculpted the swords of Gryffindor based on the real 1/1 model from the Warner Bros. Studio tour, and every detail in making the accessories we also study from the Warner Bros. Studio, and we also paid close attention to the details that to make the hilt of the Gryffindor swords. Will they reissue the Harry Potter line? I'm not sure, Daniel. Hi Daniel, hi new friends. You're watching the official INART live showroom, and we are now bringing you the Dumbledore with his accessories to you. Those are the accessories of the Dumbledore, and you can see the interchangeable hand. There is open hands and also the pointing hand, and also the hand to grab the swords and wand, and also there is a wizard hat. The wizard hat, the edge of the wizard hat is made from the real velvet. Back to Dumbledore himself. The Dumbledore is 37 centimeters. If you want to know the exact tall of this figure, it would be cool if he stand with the phoenix would have a little loose feather on it. Haha. The phoenix, the feather of the phoenix is sculpted, and we also make it as more as to make it look realistic. And for the base of the phoenix, the, the base of the phoenix, we also make it real like it was in the movies. And the stand to capture the magical atmosphere of headmaster's office. We also study the official props, and we intentionally make the stand look aged with traces of ash, and you can clearly see the subtle copper rust to make that the stand look historic. I hope so. Since Snape is from Blood Prince, maybe INART would do adult version of main trial. Yeah. We okay, adult version. Thank you for your reflection. The Snape is from Blood Prince. The Snape is also an important character too, and also the Dumbledore, in Chamber of Secrets, and the younger version of main trial is all coming from the two season. So maybe there is an adult version of them. I'm not sure yet. Hi, welcome to new friends. You're watching the official INART showroom. What is the reason of changing from magnetic attachment to the classic support? I guess I'm not sure yet. I guess maybe it's the grabber, the Dumbledore with the grabber will be much more stable. And you can see there is so much hair and the beard on himself, and also the robe is very long. The accessories on himself is complicated, so we use the traditional classic sport support to make him stable. Hi! Welcome to new friends. You're watching the official INART showroom, and we are now bringing you to the 1/6 scale of Dumbledore from the Chamber of Secrets, which is based on the portrayal by the Richard Harris. And now he's making the pose to hold the wand, and there is an elder wand also for our accessories for the Dumbledore. And besides the beard of Dumbledore and hair of Dumbledore is both made from 100% lamb wool. And the lamb wool will make them last for a very long time without deteriorating, whether you keep it in your collection or display it for years. It will last for a very long time. And you can see that there is difference between the beard and the hair. The beard look much more curlier and transparent than the hair does. That is because only the best wool, there is less than 40% of the lamb wool we're using to make the beard. So the beard look different from the hair. Thank you so much for the great work. I have some of your figures and they're best. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Daniel. Thank you for your support. And if you want to know the other news of the sculpt, you can just sign up to our newsletter. Welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the INART live showroom. We're now bringing you to the 1/6 scale of Dumbledore in Chamber of Secrets. And some of you may ask why the Michael Gambon's version is not released, because we chose this version to go with the main trial, the younger main trial we have just released. So we chose the Richard Harris version. And for the shipping countries, we are now available for the Southeast Asia and the Hong Kong and Macau, and also the New Zealand, Australia. We are now directly selling to those countries, and our shipping date will be the first quarter season of the 2027. And if you want to order it, please click the link and go to our website. You can see more clear picture of the Dumbledore with different accessories on, and you can try out different plans such as deposit plan and full payment plan. And also for the base of the Dumbledore is not magnetic. It is equipped with, there is coming with a crotch grabber. And also the robe of the purple of the color of the robe, the purple. This color is not so easy to get, and we have studied a lot of the movie stills to bring the purple to you, and we adjust our saturation and color to make it look under different light, to make it just look in your eyes just as it does in the camera. Please bring back the magnetic bases while also including crotch grabber. Okay, thank you for your reflection. You want the crotch grabber, also want the magnetic bases. And also for the clothes, we also put a lot of effort into the designing and making the clothes. You can tell that the tailoring of the Dumbledore is really perfect, right? And also the sleeves, there is 3D sculpting in the sleeves, and in order to make it not look so plastic, we were not using the simple silk screen printing. Instead, we use the actual movie prop technique, just make it scale down to the 1/6 size, 1/6 size. So we picked a high density velvet fabric for the base, for the sleeve space, and use high temperature mold pressing to create the texture. And you can see the blocks on the sleeves are 3D and really gave it that genuine moving quality feel. Which do you think has been your biggest challenge, Gandalf or Dumbledore? I think that both of them, our team took a lot of effort, and it is really painstaking because we are put our effort into every product we have made, and every product just like our team's baby, and they are both equally. More Lord of the Rings. Okay, thank you for your reflection. Welcome to all the new viewers. You are watching the official INART live showroom. We are now bringing you to the 1/6 Dumbledore scale, that from Chamber of Secrets, which is based on the portrayal by the Richard Harris. And more details you want to see or some question you may ask, just type in the comment and I'm here to help. And also for the phoenix is the phoenix and the base are accessories that added to the premium edition. There are two editions, premium edition and deluxe edition, and we keep the phoenix poses and recreated the age view of the stand with the old patterns, and also we make some rust on it, look like there is rust on it. Who's the sculptor? I'm not sure yet. Does the figure have any kind of the leather or synthetic leather? Hi, welcome to all the new viewers. Can you please make your question more clear? I cannot understand you. Hi, Daniel. I'm sorry, I can't clearly understand your meaning. Maybe so smile. Maybe so. So, in addition to the stand of the phoenix, you can also see that the feather is sculpted by hand and make it really seem to be realistic. And also the stand, you can see the sculpt around the stand to make it feel like the vintage, just as the office of headmaster's office. And also, every details of our team in making the based on is every details of our team to making those is based on official Warner Bros. Props and Harry Potter materials. And this is a 1-1 restoration of Dumbledore that played by Richard Harris in first two movies. We chose this version to go with the main trial that we just released. The beard looks incredible. Yes, thank God. The beard and the hair is both made from lamb wool, and in order to distinguish it, so you can see that the beard looks much more transparent and curlier than hair. That is because we only use the best wool of the lamb to make the beard, and there is less than 40% of the lamb wool were used. Is this robe very flexible to pose? Are we able to leave it in the pose without damaging the pattern? The robe is not, there is not inside wires in the robe, so it may not pose so much easier, but there is inside wires in the sleeve, so you can shape the inside so you can shape the sleeves whatever you like. You can see the sleeve is large. T800 also need light on head.
We won't have the light.
We won't have the light. Yeah. Is the figure body standard or metal adornation? 这个是 figure body is standard. Hi, welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the official INART.
No matter.
There is no matter. Yeah, There is no metal inside the figure body. Artificial leather is one thing that happened to a high quality figure collector. Please, we want genuine leather. Okay, thank you for your reflection. And you're watching, we're bringing you this 1/6 scale of Dumbledore in Chamber of Secret, which is based on portrayal by Richard Harris. And the beard looks amazing, and the hair also does. The lamp wool will make them last for a very long time and make them look so much realistic. And the robe and the tailoring of the robe is amazing. And also the base of the Dumbledore is covered with the real carpet to create an atmosphere of the headmaster's office that is vintage and also weathered and aged and realistic. And there is clear embossed around the base. What's a diorama of the entrance to Dumbledore office ever considered? We may take it into consideration. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for your suggestion. Where's okay? I'm not sure yet. You're watching the official INART live showroom. And besides the Dumbledore, we can also tell a lot about the robe and also the accessories. There is a few accessories with the Dumbledore. One is the table. This is quill and ink, and also there is 2 books on the table, and there is several interchangeable hands, a pair of open hand, a pair of pointing hand, and also a pair of hand that to hold the wand, and also the hand that relax. And we also have the wizard hat. The wizard hat is made from the cloth, and there is inside wire in it, so you can shape it whatever you like. And also the edge of the hat is made from pure velvet, and you can clearly see the star patterns on it. Could you show the clothing that goes inside the 可以吗 Sorry, Daniel. In order to keep the pose and stylish, right? So we may not to open the robe. If you want to see the inside shirt, you can click the link to go to our website to see the exact picture, or you can listen to me. I can tell you much more details about the inner shirt. The inner shirt has golden patterns on it, and we use different techniques. We use the same techniques that movie did to make sure that the golden patterns on the inner shirt is not easily peel off, and also make the gold more shiny. And also the belt inside the robe, the buckle of the belt is made from the pure metal, and we were not using the cheap PU leather to make the belt. Instead, we use a high ultra fiber leather to make it last for a very long time, and high-end quality. I think Jim Lai and Frodo are not in Harry Potter, that's why they're not here. But I hope they make the Jim Lai for Lord of the Ring line. Okay. Okay, Austin. We will take your suggestion into consideration, and let's put more focus on the Dumbledore. Welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the official INART live showroom. Any questions about more details? If you want to see it closely, or if you want to know more details about the price, you can ask me in the comments, and I will guide you through all details and how you can order it. You can click the link to go to our website to see the exact picture, or you can try out our deposit plan or the full payment plan. The full payment customers will be shipped earlier, and the shipping day will be the first quarter season of the 2027. Was it ever considered to put the think tank in Dumbledore himself? Oh, you want to put the think tank? For now, we may have not made the think tank, and we may take it into consideration. Thank you for your suggestions, Skywalker Daniel. And also, if you want to ask more details about Dumbledore, you can type in the comment. The Dumbledore, the beard of Dumbledore and also the hair of Dumbledore are made from 100% of the lamp wool, and the beard look much more curlier and transparent than the hair. In order to distinguish it, we use less than 40% of the lamp wool to make the beard. And also, as you all know, lamp wool can make them look more realistic and last for a very long time. Yesterday, some of you asked for the Dumbledore without a hat. Today, we put it off, and you can clearly see it. And also, you can see clearly see the texture of the skin on his face, and also the eyebrows, the expressions, and the eye of the Dumbledore is equipped with magnetic rolling eye system. You can use the magnetic tool to move his gaze, move whatever you like, move his direction where he's looking at. The collector community has found the glass to be a bit oversized. Do you agree? Oversized? Maybe the size we make is to make sure it is easy to put it on and naturally put it off. You can see there is 2 days the glasses is still on the face, so maybe it's not so much big. And the size we're making, maybe for the thought of that when the glass is put it down, it won't scratch off the skin. Welcome to all the new viewers. Let's see more details about Dumbledore. And you can, the joints are hidden. We always use the hidden joints inside the figure, and you can shape it whatever you like. you can change the pose of Dumbledore. And today we are making him look like he is holding a wand. And there is also some cool accessories with it, like the Elder Wand, also the Wizard Hat, and the interchangeable hand, also the Gryffindor swords. If you want to see them clearly and closely, you can ask me in a comment. And if you want to know the challenge of our team to design the clothes or the accessories, you can also type below. And also, you can see that the purple of the robe to get the great purple, the perfect purple. We looked a lot of movie stills and we adjust the color and saturation to make sure we kept the robe's luxury feel while also giving it a high-end quality. Plus, we tested each sample under different light sources to make sure it looked just as good in real life as it does on camera. And also for the complicated pattern design on the robe, the design on the robe was the toughest part, you know. And since the movie is pretty old, right? A lot of the original details were missing, and our team visited not only our team went through old films, but also visited official prop exhibits and carefully recreated the patterns by hand, and whether it's overlapping base patterns or the hundreds of colorful beds on hem, everything was reproduced to match the Harry Potter movie perfectly. And also, the printing process, like the rope service, was made using multi-layer silkscreen printing, and that is because the pattern is so complicated. You can clearly tell that. And each rope required over 30 different versions with 60 plus printing cycles, and the robe involves so much layering, and if one layer was slightly off, the whole robe would be discarded. So this was truly a huge challenge. And our team stuck with the most important and challenging part to get the best result of the robe. And you can now see the perfect robe and tailoring to we make them to show how much we respect to the Harry Potter series. And welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the official INART live showroom. Any questions about more details or pricing, you can ask me in a comment. And I'm now talking about the details of the clothes of Dumbledore and also for the head design. This one head design is all made by cloth, and making a headpiece for such a hairpiece figure is tough, right? And to avoid squashing the hair while put it off naturally, we fine tune the head size a lot of times, and the head also has built-in wine, so you can shape it whatever you like. And also the edge of the head is made of pure real velvet. And also you can see like the star pattern sharp and clear on it. So let's put the head aside. There is golden pattern on the inner shirt, and also the inner shirt, you may not see it clearly. There is gold pattern in the inner shirt, and we didn't use the usual heat transfer method because it will easily peel off. Instead, we use the heat. We use the high gloss silk screen printing to make the gold more shiny, and it won't scratch off no matter how much you handle it. And the 32 copper color buttons are all hand embodied, which add a lot of value to the piece. What precaution do you think collectors should take care of the rooted hair? Maybe when you receive the Dumbledore after a long time shaping, you may find that the hair and the beard, the stylish, was so perfect, was so not so much perfect as it does on the camera. So you can go to our website and see that the stylish spray, you can put it on the hair or the beard, and also use some tools to make it look good. And our hair and beard are all made from natural lamb wool, so you won't worry a lot about how long it can last, because it can last for a very long time. Hi, welcome all the new friends. You're watching the official INART live showroom. If you want to know the full price list, you can just click the link and go to our website. We're now displaying the 1/6 Dumbledore scale that's coming from Chamber of Secrets, which based on portrayal by Richard Harris. And the eye system, our eye is equipped with the magnetic rolling eye system. We can use the tool to move the eye gaze. If some of you have get the Snape, you may find that his rolling eye system is same as the Snape does. And also, let's go back to the clothes design. He turned out great. No notes? Okay, thank you, Mondo. And let's go back to the clothes. There is a belt in the robe, and the buckle of the belt is made from pure metal, and you can clearly see the fine pattern. You will clearly see the fine pattern and the red gemstone on it. Instead of using the GPU leather, we are using the high-end ultra fiber leather to making the belt to make it more durable than the real leather, and gives the same embossed texture without cracking or peeling over time. And welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the official INART live showroom. We are bringing you this 1/6 scale of Dumbledore from Chamber of Secrets, which is based on portrayal by Richard Harris. And the base of Dumbledore, you can see that it looks like square, but there is 6 corners, there are 4 corners behind, and there is a real carpet cover on it. And you can see the intricate embossed around the base, and the base is not magnetic. It's coming with a crotch grabber to make the Dumbledore stable, and the grabber you can just adjust the grabber's height. At some point in process, was it considered adding hair to Phoenix to give it a perhaps more relaxed touch? that the real feather would be nice, would be perfect, and in order to in order to keep the high quality and also the price friendly, so we instead using the real feather, we now sculpt the feather, and also the sculpting feather are seen realistic in front of my eyes. So thank you for your suggestion, Daniel Skywalker. I may think our team will take it into consideration after. And also talking about the phoenix. The phoenix, the phoenix poses, we adjust 1,000 of times to make it sure to recreate it like the movie does. And the movie have blurry shots, so it's not so easy to get this right. So we studied official props closely to get every details of the phoenix, and we even recreated the aged metal look on the stand with small faded patterns and make it look like there is some subtle rust on it. And the color of the phoenix, we took multiple times to make it perfect, and also it is coming with a vibrant red, so it really brings it to life. We try our best to bring the phoenix to life, and the space of the phoenix, the stand is carved with intricate patterns, and which is recreated one. I've seen some issues with Snape's eyes where they are loose and pointing down by themselves. Has anything been done to make sure that it happened with Dumbledore? Our team are making the progress, and as you mentioned, as you mentioned, there is some issue with the magnetic rolling eye system with Snape. Our team will correct it, and thank you for your suggestion. And now we can see that the Dumbledore's eye gaze is pretty realistic. And maybe I think that pointing down by themselves, maybe for the magnetic, is there any magnetic below his eyes? Maybe for that reason. 斯内普的台是磁吸的吗？ And also for more details about Phoenix, we just mentioned that Fox the Phoenix is one of the most important part of the movie and one of the most important part of the design. So we added into the premium edition, and we started with the 3D modeling to get the Phoenix poses right. Just his poses right, and sculpt with feathers sharp, and we sculpt the feathers, sharp claws, and also the crown by hand. And while we made small adjustment for the production, the final product keep the precision of the original model. And the paint job, we use multiple layers to get a glossy, lifelike finish that the Phoenix should have. And also the Phoenix stand, we also took a lot of effort into it to capture the magical atmosphere of headmaster's office. We studied the office prop carefully. We studied all the accessory by the official props carefully, and especially since the movie is so dark, right? And we intentionally made the stand looked aged with traces of ash and some subtle rusty on it. to give the stand historic feel where the phoenix belongs. And welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the official INART live showroom. If you want to try out the deposit plan or the full payment plan, or if you want to know the exact price, you can click the link and go to our website. And our product is available directly to Southeast Asia, South Korea, and New Zealand, and Australia, and also the Hong Kong and Macau. And after the Phoenix, let's talk about Dumbledore himself. And if you want to see the more details about Dumbledore's head sculpt, you can ask me in the comment. We will put the camera more close. And for the head sculpture, the hair and the beard is made from pure 100 lamb wool, and you can see that the beard is look much more clear and transparent than hair, right? That is because the beard, only the best wool we're using to make the beard, and also there is less than 40% of the beard is using to make the wool we're using to make the beard, and the lamb wool will make them last for a very long time without deteriorating, and also it makes them look more realistic than the sculpt was. And also, the Dumbledore's eye rolling system is equipped with the magnetic rolling eye system, and you can use the magnetic tool we will give you to move his eye gaze and change the direction he's looking at. And the base of the Dumbledore is not magnetic. Is coming with a crotch grabber, and also there is a carpet. There is a carpet on the base, real carpet on the base, to create the magical atmosphere that headmaster's office should have. And also the Dumbledore coming with a bunch of accessories such as the interchangeable hands, and also the wizard hat, and the Gryffindor swords, the table, the ink and quill, and also the 2 books. All joints of Dumbledore's hidden joints. It seem natural and realistic, and you can change the pose whatever you like. Today we are making him look like he is making a spell, holding a wand, making a spell. Hi new friend. You are watching the official INART showroom. Any questions about price or the more details, you can ask me in the comments. Some of you may mention that why the Michael Gambon's version will not be chosen. That is because we chose this Richard Harris version to go with the main trial, younger version of main trial we had just released. Hi, Image King. Does it ship worldwide like I can order from INART directly? it's not shipped worldwide. It's only shipped directly to the New Zealand, Australia, Southeast Asia, and also Macau, South Korea, and also Hong Kong. And you can order from our website. If your country is not available, you can buy it from other. Why does it can? What does it say? Why does it say sold out in the website? Oh, that's maybe because Jack, that's maybe because your country is not licensed. I'm pretty regret to tell you. You can order it from others and we cannot directly ship to you. Hi, welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the official INART showroom. We are bringing you this 1/6 Dumbledore scale that coming from Chamber of Secrets, which based on portrayal by Richard Harris. And if you have anything to ask or any question, you can just type below. I'm here to help. Are you able to open a little one side of the robe? Let me try. 他说一点点可以吗？
你尽量也不要吧。
哦。
里面的裤子是有褶皱，要把它理。
Sorry, test just one. You can see the inside shirt and inside trousers in the website. Tab books. Can we get Tom Riddle's the books? Can we get Tom Riddle's diary? A lot of you mentioned it, and we will take it into consideration. Hi new friends, you're watching the official INART showroom. If you have anything to ask and more details about Dumbledore, we can show you. And if you want to see he without glass or with a hat, you can click the link and go to our website to see it. And every detail of making it was based on official Warner Bros. Props and Harry Potter materials. And this is 1/1 restoration of Dumbledore as played by Richard Harris in first two movies. And we chose this version to go with the main trial. And some of you may mention about the accessories, since accessories were not so much related to the Dumbledore. We focused on the head sculpt and clothing to make it the best quality possible while still keeping the price friendly. Yes, and also, let's talk about more details about the robe, and there is a lot of effort our team has put it into the robe's designing and also the inner shirt and also the clothes. And so you can see that the robe is purple, but this purple is not so easily to get. We look a lot of movie stills and adjust this color and saturation to make sure we kept the robe's luxury feel and also giving it a high quality. And plus we tested each sample under different light to make it sure to make the purple sure it look just as good in your eyes as good in the camera. And also there the complicated patterns on the wizard robe. You can tell that, right? There is so much details about the robe and the patterns. The design of the robe was the toughest part. And since the movie is pretty old, a lot of the original details were missing. Our team went through old films and visited official props exhibits to get the robe and carefully recreated the patterns in the wizard robe all by hands. And whether it's the overlapping base patterns or the hundreds of the colorful beds on them, everything was reproduced to match the movie perfectly. And also the printing process, even if I'm not in licensed region, can it still be enabled for me to order to ship in Australia or New Zealand? Just asking. If your region is Australia or New Zealand, it can ship too. Maybe I think that if you order it in Australia or New Zealand, it can ship to those country. But if you are not in the licensed region, you may not can order it. Does the phoenix have any articulation? The phoenix is not articulation, but it can be put off the stand. It can stand the stand or it can be put off the stand. Oh, look, the hat is off. Yeah, Hotline. You're here. Yesterday you were asking about the Dumbledore without hat, and today we bring him to you, and so you can see that. If I may ask, how long will it take to make one figure? 我们做这个花多长时间？
从23年展出开始就一直在改。
Since 2020, 2023, we are making more perfect till now, and we are still in the changing process, and it is not the final figure. As promised, thank you. You're welcome. I prefer the look without a hat. Yeah. And the hat we adjust multiple times to change the size to make it easier on and easier out without squeeze the hair. Hi, new friends. You're watching the official INART showroom. Any questions about price, or if you want to know more details about the process we're making Dumbledore, you can ask me in the comment. I'm here to help. And let's go back to the robe. The robe, we just mentioned that the pattern we all made by hand to match the movie perfectly. And also, let's talk about the techniques we're using to make the robe. The robe service was using multi-layer silkscreen printing because the pattern is so complicated. Each robe required over 30 different versions with 60 plus printing cycles. And if one layer is slightly off, the whole robe would be discarded. So this was a huge challenge to us. But we stuck with the most complicated process and to get the best result. So this shows how much we respect to the Harry Potter series. Can you zoom in the closing? Okay. 可以稍微计较一下这个里面吗？还要看一下里面的衣服，里面的一点不用看。Okay. And besides the printing process, and let's talk about the sleeve and fabric choice. The sleeves, you can see the sleeves is large, right? And sleeves, there is the blocks on the sleeves are 3D and it's easily to look too plastic. So we use, instead of using the simple silk screen printing, we use actual movie prop techniques, and just scale down to 1/6 size. And we picked a high density velvet fabric for the base and use high temperature mold pressing to create the sleeves texture. And also the blocks of the screen is 3D and really give it that genuine moving quality view. Very detailed, thank you. I think I see serious black under the robe. What do you mean? Hotline. Thank you. You're welcome. Serious black. And let's talk about hats. The wizard hats. The wizard hat today is off. Making a hat for a hairpiece figure is really tough. And in order to avoid squashing the hair, we fine-tune the hat size to make sure it looks great on and comes off naturally. It also has built-in wires, so you can shape it however you like. We also remove the padding to make it sag a little, so this just like a movie. The edge of the hat is made from the real velvet, and stars pattern on the hat is sharp. You can see that it's sharp and clear. And also, you wanna see the inner shirt and inner trousers, you can click the link and go to our website to see it. I can tell you the detail and process we were making the inner shirt. 37cm high would have to be including the base. 这37厘米包括这个底座吗？ Yeah, the 37cm high including the base. Test Jazz. Sorry, INART. Pop in Australia has INART products. We can directly sell to Australia. Test Jazz. Welcome to all the new viewers. You're watching the official INART live showroom. Any questions about price, about more details, you can ask me in the comment. And if you want to know the full price list, click the link and go to our website to see it. If you want to get our notice, you can just sign up to our newsletter and we will send you email immediately as we release the new product. And can you get close to the cat sculpt? 可以近点扫一下这个面雕吗？ As you can see, you can clearly see the skin texture and also the eyebrows, the wrinkles of Dumbledore, and the expression is serious. And also you can change the eye gaze, use the tool we gave you. We will give you the magnetic tool because our eye is equipped with magnetic rolling eye system. You can use the tool to change the gaze whatever you like and change the direction he's looking at. And our beard is different from the hair. Our beard and hair is both made from 100% lamb wool, but in order to distinguish it, the beard looks much more transparent and curlier than the hair. That is because only the best wool we are using to making the beard, and also there is less than 40% of the beard are using. the 40% of the lamp we were using to make the bear. Hi, Tarks. Hot toy hotline. What figure would you like to see made in Harry Potter line? Since you seem to be a fan. LOL. To me, yeah, I am a Harry Potter fan too. To me, I think that I like to see the Sirius Black. I also like the Sirius Black too. So I'm going to looking forward to the INART to make the Sirius Black. Okay. You should also offer the magnetic base option like before. Thank you for the suggestion. Now we're using the crotch grab. Maybe it's because we're using the magnetic eye rolling system. Maybe base to match the Dumbledore. Price? Hi. Hi 1499. You want to know the exact price? We are now offered the premium edition and also the deluxe edition. The premium edition adds the Fox Phoenix and his stand, and also we offer a deposit plan and the full payment plan. And if you want to know the full price, you can click the link and go to our website to see it. Oh my god, I think Sirius Black is next. I will pre-order it straight away. Have you pre-ordered the Dumbledore yet? I'm not sure about if the Sirius Black is the next. I'm not sure about that. And we can wait. I didn't see the beginning of the stream. Have you gone over the Swords of Gryffindor yet? Is it that? Okay. If you want to see the Gryffindor, we can show you. 展示一下那个格莱芬多剑吧。You want to see the Gryffindor swords? The hilts of the Gryffindor swords are carved and made by the metal, and other parts are not decided yet. And 要不再近一点吧，还要看一些细节。You can clearly see the sculptures on the Gryffindor swords. Yes, I already pre-ordered it in full payment. Thank you for your support, Gustin. The full payment customer will be shipped first. Thank you. 9721. Thank you for translated in Chinese. I can understand you in English too. Test Jazz, does the swords have a sheath? Let me see. No, the sword doesn't have a sheath. The sword is all by itself. Hi, welcome to all the new viewers. You are watching the official INART live showroom. Any questions about price, about more details, you can ask me in a comment. We're now bringing you this 1/6 Dumbledore scale to you, which is from Chamber of Secrets, based on the portrayal by the Richard Harris, which, as you know, is such an iconic character, right? And his head sculpt, we put a lot of effort into it, and you can see when you receive it, it is really detailed, and you can see the skin texture and also the eyebrows, the wrinkles on his face, and also you can move his eye gaze with our magnetic, because we are using the magnetic rolling eye system to change your gaze. What is your name? Jesse, my name is Kiru. Thank you for your support. And going back to the rolling eye system, what I have mentioned, we using the magnetic to change the eye gaze and eye where the direction he's looking at, and also the hair and the beard are made from 100% lamb wool. And you can clearly see the difference between the beard and hair, right? That is because the beard is made from other parts of the lamb wool, and it will look much more curlier and transparent than the hair. Will the sword of Gryffindor be improved? It appears the stones are painted right. No, it's not painted. The stones is not painted. They should be translucent red to mimic red gemstones. You can see the red gemstones, and the stone is not painted right. And maybe for the light in our studio, maybe for this reason, and you can clearly see the details of the swords in our website. The phoenix base made from metal plastic. The phoenix base is made of the plastic, but we try our best to recreate it, the metal, the feel of metal, and the feel of age, the sense of metal and sense of age of the film. Can you show it close up? Maybe I'm blind. 他看一下那个格莱芬多的宝石。哦，好。Maybe the light of the studio, you can check the details in our website. Welcome to all the new viewers. Today's live stream will end in 12 minutes later. So if you have any questions to ask, you can just type below. I'm here to help. And for the robe designing process is much difficult and much painstaking. And the patterns on the robe, yes, probably the lighting. Thank you. You're welcome. And the pattern on the robe, the design of the robe was toughest part of our team. And since the movie is pretty old, a lot of the original details were missing. So our team went through a lot of movie stills and visited official prop exhibit to carefully recreated the patterns by hand. And whether the overlapping base pattern or the red or the colorful beds on the hem, everything was reproduced to match the movie perfectly. Hi new friends, welcome. You're watching the official INART live showroom. We are bringing you this 1/6 Dumbledore scale that coming from Chamber of Secrets, which based on portrayal by Richard Harris. Some of you may ask why not the Gambon version. That is because we chose Richard Harris version to go with the young main trial that we just have released. And talking about the robe, the purple of the robe is not so easy to get. We look a lot of movie stills and adjust the color and saturation to make sure we kept the robe's luxury feel, while also giving it a high-end quality. And plus, we tested each sample under different light sources to make sure it just look as good in real life as it does on the camera. And our shipping country or the available country is the licensed country is New Zealand, Australia, North, South, East Asia, North, South Korea, and also Macau and Hong Kong. Hi again, finally the hat is off today. Let's go. Yeah, Meme Spice. Meme Spice, yesterday you also asked about the Dumbledore without a hat, so we put it off today. Our live stream will end 9 minutes later, so if you guys have anything question, you can just type below and ask me. I'm always here to help. Hi, hello, Yomogs. Hi, Yomogs. Team has done a good job. Well done, Katya. Thank you, Test Jazz. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. Have you ordered it yet? And the sleeve and fabric, the sleeve, let's talk about the sleeves. The sleeve the sleeve has inside wires, so you can shape it whatever you like, and also it is large. You can make it like flow in the wind, and also the blocks on the sleeves are 3D to make it genuine, give that genuine movie quality feel. Is the rooted hair too hard to take care of? I'm worried it might be frizzy in humid Asian weather. Oh, you can order the stylish spray in our website or in or online. Other brand is both okay. You can use the stylish spray to make because our hair is made from pure lamb wool, so it's not so hard to take care of, but it takes care of. It needs to take care of. And also, the Dumbledore is also with the beard, so I suggest you that get a stylish spray. And hints on what's coming out next. I'm not sure about that. Really, I'm not sure about that. Maybe everything is possible, and everything you're looking forward to would be possible. And these 2 months will be the Chinese New Year, so these 2 months will be get on a holiday, and after 2 months you can wait till the next notice. And welcome the new friends. You are watching the official INART live showroom. Any questions you can ask below, and if you want to see more details and more pictures about Dumbledore, you can click the link and go to our website to see it. And you can try out our deposit plan or the full payment plan. And we also offer deluxe edition and also the premium edition, which adds the Fox the Phoenix and his stand to the premium edition. And our live stream will be ended 6 minutes later. So if you have anything to ask, please ask quickly. Hi, and the Dumbledore is also with a bunch of accessories which have table and the quill and ink and 2 books, and also a bunch of interchangeable hands. You can change the hands whatever you like. And there includes the open hands, the pointing hands, the relaxed hands, and also the hands to hold the wand, and also the hat, the wizard hat and Gryffindor swords. Hope to see you soon next time. Okay, Otel. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And the base of the Dumbledore is not magnetic though. It's covered with the real fabric, the real carpet, and you can see the intricate embossed on it. Hope to see you next time too, Otto. And if you have anything to ask or any questions, please type below. Or if you have something else to say, I'm here to help. And if you want to try the different plans, you can click the link to go to our website. And our live stream will be ended 4 minutes later. So, and let me introduce you again. This is a 1/6 Dumbledore scale that coming from Chamber of Secrets, which is based on the portrayal by the Richard Harris, and every details were recreated. Is our team go through a lot of movie stores and also went through a lot of went through the Warner Bros. Props exhibits to make it exactly and perfectly just as the movie did. And and there is also a belt inside the robe. The buckle of the belt is made from metal, the pure metal, and we were not using the simple silk screen print. We are not using the cheap PU leather to make the belt. Instead, we use a high-end ultra fiber leather to make the belt. Is more durable than the real leather and give it a high quality feel and give it a high quality, high-end texture without cracking or peeling over time. I would like to know the pre-order date for the United States of America. Oh, Andre Victor Ramos. I'm so sorry that United States is not sold directly because US is not the licensed country, but you can still order from others. The available countries are New Zealand, Australia, Southeast Asia, South Korea, and also Macau and Hong Kong. Thank you, Tom. As for why you have already ordered the premium figure, thank you. Happy New Year! Thank you for your congratulations. Thank you for your support. Thank you. You can get it now from 1/6 Kids in Kitchen in USA. Alright. Happy New Year. And also we are bringing you this the pre-order of the Dumbledore in 1/6 scale from Chamber of Secrets that's based on the portrayal of Richard Harris. And our shipping date will be the first quarter season of 2027. And if you have ordered successfully, congratulations, we'll get such perfect doll. And see you next time. That's all for today. Bye bye.